Alright.
Yeah, this is why I fell through the ceiling.
Well, so this is Horizon Zero Dawn, he says, reading the box. This was, and still is, a PlayStation game which was quite popular. Jamie and myself, we are Xbox peoples, so we've not played this game, but we know that Will has.
Because he owns a PlayStation.
Well, I don't know, does he?
I don't know.
Yes.
Do you reckon
Something tells me he does.
Do you reckon he's got a PS5?
No, he can't afford that. He's got a girlfriend to pay for.
That's true.
Right, so let's have a look.
And copious amounts of poor deck builder games.
Poor. I thought you said something else. Okay, so the box. Let's talk about this. The artwork's really nice on the front here, don't you think?
No.
Why not?
I don't like it.
It's got a really cool, like, cat robot like thing on there.
No.
No?
No, I don't like it.
It takes a lot. Like, I'm really surprised at it because sometimes, like, I just don't get what you would actually enjoy in life.
Right, okay. You're missing the point.
What's the point?
I don't store my board games like that. I store my board games like that. And
do you do yours horizontally?
yeah, I do.
Vertically, even?
That's one.
Okay.
And look at that. From the side, but that's not sexy, is it? That's well boring.
Well, it's much better than that.
Oh, actually.
They should get points for having that rather than, like, going on.
I think I'd store it like that. That's how I'd store it. So straight off the bat, like, you'd have to look at that all day, and that's boring. That's worse.
So this is by Steamforged Games. These guys mainly they do like PlayStation board games. So because I know they've done Resident Evil, which I'm currently going through at the moment on the Friday solo play.
Well, it's an officially licensed product.
Dark Souls, I heard a whisper as well.
Oh, wow.
They did Dark Souls.
Well, they
Dark Souls. So
didn't get the same graphic card.
Should we
It's
get
a
out?
good day. Yeah, let's get it out.
Right. So careful now because there are miniatures in this. Apparently.
So immediately,
Nothing on the inside.
nothing on the inside.
You had the chance to really
One.
blow us away with this, but instead you went for standard cardboard.
Now, if you want to see how a box should be, check out our Moonrakers.
Moonraker, I mean, they thought about it.
That was quality. This is like Smith's level. You know, Smith's Toy Shop, go in Smith's Toy Shop,
Yeah.
buy Monopoly off the shelf, you look on the inside, and you're just disappointed.
Isn't the rulebook on the inside of the Monopoly
I
box?
don't
It
know, I've
used to
never
be.
bought Monopoly.
I don't own it either.
Yeah.
So, we got a rulebook, which is always handy when you have a board game.
Now I take it back. Take it back.
Why? Straight away you like the artwork, which is exactly the same artwork that's on the box.
I know, but this is a nice bit of artwork on the manual, but it just doesn't work on the box.
Just compare the two.
Different. Much better.
Perfect.
Much better.
Perfect.
So,
Could you hear a cat? Is it coming from Will's tunnel?
well,
He knows you've got his game, that's why.
that's what it is.
Baggies. A bunch of baggies. Do they get points for that, Jamie?
I think
There's even a baggie to hold baggies.
they do. I think they do.
Always get points for that.
So let's talk about the manual just
Please.
quickly, because I think that's important. It's
Or
got
Manuel.
manual. It's got a quick reference on the back. That's always useful.
Yep.
Flicking
Does
through.
it have a QR code so you can learn the rules rather than having to read through 12 to 18 pages of rulebook?
No.
It doesn't. Okay.
No, it doesn't, and it does tell you about every.
I mean, you assume that this telling you all the rules. You wouldn't know unless you played the game, right?
Okay, right. Again, like an initial thought.
Okay.
There are a lot of words in
Okay.
very small. Look, lots of words in very small print. So you're playing a game,
Sometimes.
and that's a lot to read. That's a lot in there.
Well, to be fair, like you tend to just not want to look at the rulebook at all, right? I'll spend a bit of time on the rulebook, but I don't really want to read it too much. But yeah, well, they've going through the different steps here of that, and
Yeah.
okay.
Like it feels quality, and there's some good artwork in there.
How many pages we got of this? So you've got to learn. Oh no. You've got to learn about 47 pages.
No, you don't, because like 3 of those pages is just artwork at the beginning.
Okay. So yeah, you've got about 40 pages worth of stuff to get through to learn the game. But there's probably quite a few good YouTube videos on how to play this game. I know Steamforged Games, they did stuff for Resident Evil 2, which kind of taught you how to play it. So
Look, they could have just gone with that.
That is really nice. Yeah.
That's a really nice.
Yeah, but I think for the people who've played the game, as in the computer game, it's all about the big robotic like animals you're fighting. So that's probably why they had that. And imagine when we get to the miniatures, they're going to look nice. So tokens. Don't push them out too much. We got this back in for Will. So we've got some tokens here. Artwork's quite nice on them, double-sided, and it's nice, kind of thick, kind of cardboard as well.
Just lay a few out, just to get a feel for the different types,
different components there.
the different feels for them.
Okay. Just remember where they went to put them back in.
Got a sun there.
And then you've got the actual game tiles here as well.
Got an alpha there.
So
I think these are credits.
that's one of the game tiles there, and I'm assuming this is where the enemy moves, maybe?
Oh, so they're like, hang on, let's just chunk this out. So you've got another one, look. So they're
on a set path, aren't they?
They're on a set path, and it looks to me like they're numbered boards. Right, 4A,
3A there. So easy to set up, I imagine, because they've got the all the numbers on there, which is always very helpful when you play.
So my big thing, because we know we do know a game that we had that nothing ever lined up when you line them up. So, but
are you talking about the Zombicide? Invader?
Yeah, the world's worst board game when it comes to tiles. So that matches. Well, that's quite
That
cool.
lines up. Yeah. Well done. You done your homework. So speaking of homework, let's have a look at the miniatures. So we'll start with some of these small ones. This is why people have bought this game. It's not because it's going to be really fun. It's because they want robotic kind of animals to fight against. And these are very hard to get out.
So before you do that, let's just have a look at how these are packed in. So obviously they've gone for a 2-tier system in this box. Let's take these out. Obviously nothing on the inside or the bottom of that. So obviously packed in so that you can put this away with relative ease.
And that kind of fit on the top there. And do you know what? This is sellotaped on, so I'm going to leave this, but we're going to get these things out. And we'll start with a big guy, because he looks pretty cool, doesn't he? And imagine if you painted that, and you were anyway half this decent, that would look really nice. So you've got those guys, you've got these like crab robot guys, which are cool. Then you've got these kind of dog or kind of panther-y kind of things.
They're quite cool actually. Have you done these ones?
Yeah. And then these dog things.
I love how we unbox videos so we know nothing about the game.
It's perfect. And then we've got some characters here, which don't look as good as these guys, but they're not supposed to, are they really?
I love that. Do you know what, right?
Okay.
And this is the thing, right? This is where, like, don't judge a book by its cover literally comes into play. Because look at the detail on these. They're awesome.
I especially like this miniature. This is going to be really good in the game.
This would be an awesome miniature. So let's move on. Oh, I did open these by the way, just so you can have a look.
This is like a kind of deer creature there.
Yeah, got some cool guns.
And then like little kind of raptor, velociraptor kind of things. He says, trying to get it out.
So let's do the thing that Will loves us doing with his cards in his game. Let's get them out. Let's get a feel.
Just be careful with these. So I'm going for the dice, because I love dice.
Die Rollin.
So these are the dice you get in the game. You've got a black dice, 4 red, 3 blue.
Is that enough dice? We don't know, but how do they roll?
They roll pretty well. It's nice. It's nice. It's good enough.
That's good.
There we go. All the arrows.
They're weighted nicely as well, aren't they?
Yeah. That's good. I don't know what any of this means. So it's helpful. And then we go on to the cards.
Oh, right.
Once again, they have the golden, like a little easy open thing here, which I don't always find that easy to open. But yeah, fine.
Okay, so we've got a blaze. Yeah. Got some blaze cards.
So these kind of like power-ups or
I
like,
think
consumables or something.
Sparker cards. Another one. Chill water. I love the artwork. I think it's really like metal shards. I've got a few of those and loads of these. In fact,
Are these resources then or something?
I think
there must be resources.
these must be. Yeah, there's more.
So you got a bunch of resource cards, which are a bit smaller than other ones.
Machine cores, machine lenses, And then, yeah, just a plethora there of stuff.
And then we've got a bunch of other like bigger cards here. Really nice artwork on these. I don't know what any of these symbols mean, but then on the other side you've got your stamina stuff on here, drawing a card.
How do those cards feel? Because I just opened another.
They are really nice. They have a lovely feel to them, and they're nice kind of quality there. But yeah, some really nice artwork on here.
Again,
Kind of stuff you're getting, which is
similar.
really nice.
I think they're similar, but yeah, you know, again.
And this is going to cost Will at least £80, £90 maybe. So you can see you're getting that is very clear
good.
where you're getting that the money's got into this.
And there's quite a few. Let's just see. So you got. Well, these are character cards, and these are more of the same. So
yeah, we'll just leave these because these are more of the same. There's some of these as well, which are like.
There's 4 factions, I think. I think there's 4 factions. I'm getting the feel. There we go. Right, now you see, look, red faction, green faction, orange, and a.
I don't know if that's the truth. It is the truth.
I think it might be.
So you got a bunch of these things.
And this is how you lay them out.
They're the actual map tiles. See, I wasn't sure whether you get like a campaign in
Well, that's quite good because they like overlap as well. So they're not like. So that gives you a lot of options.
Yeah, a lot of different layouts you can have there. So these are the enemies you get in this game, and they're kind of cards. They're double-sided, so you just have a nice picture of what they are on one side, and then all their kind of stats and things like that on the other side. I don't know how many different types of robots you get in the computer game, but in this you're getting 6 different types.
Oh, that's good. And in terms of events, there's some really good event cards, and the artwork on the top of that. Look at that. Just artwork.
And it's not all the same as well. They're different artwork on them, which is really good.
And I think when we come back to the box, right? When we come back to the box, like look at the quality in the graphics and the art all over the place, and then you look at the box.
I disagree with you completely. The box is fine. I don't know what you're talking about. And this side thing, if you're putting it that way, is perfectly fine. You're just trying to pick fault and stuff. I think for like £80 to £90, this is probably a decent buy. You probably have to pay a bit more of that these days if you're not kickstarting it, because you have all the scalpers out there, put it on eBay. But yeah, I think, really nice game tray in there, put everything back. And I imagine actually you could probably get all of these components back into the box without too much of a kind of separation.
Let's just give an idea of putting it away. Don't know where that is gone.
No, because the cards will go in here, this thing there. Overall though, it looks like a fairly decent miniature-based skirmish combat game. I don't know whether you've got enough monster types in that for my liking, but that might just be me. But overall, I think it looks like it'll be really
quality, good components. So let's do the admin. So if you've enjoyed this unboxing video and you totally disagree with my comments about the board game cover,
like I do,
or you totally agree and you think he's a fool, let us know in the comments down below. We really, really would love your opinion. More importantly, just let us know if you've got this game, how's it play, is it worth us taking some time one evening to...
For a spin?
Yeah, indeed. So without further ado, please make sure that you catch us on our social media channels, which are
Facebook, Instagram and YouTube.
And if you have some time, please make sure you subscribe.
Well, until next time, stay safe and keep rolling.